Hello, welcome back to my channel, Georgia Girl Everyone Wellness, and I'm your host, Georgia Girl. Today is Tuesday. Hello, welcome back to my channel, Georgia Girl. Today is the last Tuesday of 2024. It is New Year's Eve, and I'm just coming on. I want to share some reflections of 2024. If you're coming in my chat, if you would like to come on the panel, just let me know. I can let you all up. I have to put the, hey, E, how you doing? Today's show is about reflections of 2024. This year is coming to an end, and how many more hours we got? About 6 more hours. It'll be a new year. But I'm not going to be on for 6 hours, maybe a couple of hours, but I just want to come on and share. Oh, you still live? Oh, okay. I didn't know you was live. Oh, okay. So, but like I said, this show is to reflect back on your year. And I was going to share some things about how my year was this year, regardless of what I've been through or regardless of what I'm still going through, I'm alive. And that's the main thing. I'm here. And I have to thank God for his grace and mercy that I'm still here. God have kept me from January 2024 up until now, December 2024. And I hope to see 2025. I also have a birthday coming up. My birthday is in 5 days. Matter of fact, my birthday is in 5 days. Okay, E, thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming in. That is E. It's God's son. He also have a YouTube channel. He's very positive. He share different things on his channel. Hey, Vine, how you doing? Did you cook that pie, girl? Did you cook the pie? Did you cook that pie? But I was coming on to reflect on some things about 2024. Happy New Year, everybody. And if anybody want to come on the panel, I can put the link on the community walk. I'm not sure if you can tap on the link in the chat because this is vertical right here. You gonna do a video? We got Lion Pride in the house. She's also an awesome creator. She does walks and positivity on her channel. Y'all make sure y'all go over there and support her. I mean, she be walking and talking. When I be walking, my camera be shaking. I don't have it all together like you, girl. And I can barely see the chat. But you got it going on. You can walk and see you all in chat. I be having a hard time trying to see you in the chat. So you be doing good. But like I said, today also Testimony Tuesday. And I will start by doing my Testimony Tuesdays in the new year. Hey, Tom, welcome. Welcome. Tonight's show is reflecting back on 2024. And I'll be asking a couple of questions, and y'all can put the answers in the chat, or y'all can come up on the panel and tell me what were some of your favorite moments. If you want to share anything about 2024, and what do you want to take with you in 2025? I know one thing, I'm not taking no drama. I'm going to stick with positivity. And if you want to continue to be over here with me, you'll get a little everything over here. I changed my name to Georgia Girl Every Woman Wellness and more. That means there's more to come on this channel. I hope you hit those like buttons, sharing, and subscribe to see what's coming up on this channel. But I do want to thank everybody who have been supporting me all this year. We've had some good days. I've had some bad days. But one thing I can say, I'm still here. I'm still here. So I'm going to get into my commentary. Hey, Miss Key, how you doing? How are you doing? Good to see you. I can put the link on the community wall because I'm not sure will it come up on the This is still vertical live, so I don't think I can put the link in there, but I try. But this is like coming up to the end of the year, and I just want to speak on some things that I went through this year, some things that I'm still going, still have challenges on. If you can describe, I'm asking one of the questions I want to ask. If you can describe your year in one or two words, what would you say? This is going to be the first question. If you can describe, if you can describe your year in 2 words, I said about 1 or 2 words. If you want to come up on the panel and speak on it, or if you want to put it in the chat, I'll just put your comment on the thing. If you could describe your year in 1 word. That is the question right now, but I have a couple of more questions. So Ms. Keith said her year has been challenging. If anybody will come on the panel, like I say, you can come up and just, let me know what, was so challenging about 2024. I know Miss Key, Miss Key been with me for the last 4 years. She one of my day ones. She one of the ones that followed me with my membership in Patreon. So I'm gonna get into how my year was. Yes, this year was very challenging, but we also learned some lessons. So did you learn something from this year, Miss Key? Did you learn something from some of those challenging moments? You could say yes, no, you're still a work in progress, or something like that. So I'm gonna get into my year and how things. Hey, Joshua, I'm gonna get into my year. 2024. It was challenging. It was um, it was a lot. I dealt with a lot, but I have to thank God that I'm still here. You want to come on the panel and talk about it, or if anybody want to come on the panel and talk about their year, reflect back on their year, I'm gonna put the link on the community wall. Y'all welcome to come up, and if you want to share this live, you're welcome to share this live. I'm all about supporting. I'm all about helping my fellow members and subscribers out. I'm going to put the link on the community wall because this is a vertical live, and I don't think I can tap it in there. Let me go get it, but I want to talk about my year. I'm going to go start here at the end of 2023. I went through a lot. I had went through a lot with my family, my health. I said the last couple of months of 2023. And when I went through those things, my family, my children, they saw how it affected me mentally. They see how I was running from South Carolina, from home, trying to do this, trying to do that. I mean, it was a lot mentally on me in the last part of 2023 because of some things my dad was going through and his health. And it took a toll on me mentally. So my birthday, of course, my birthday is always after Christmas, January the 5th. So my family surprised me with a cruise. And that is one of my highest moments of 2024. I had a chance to get on a boat for the first time. For the first time, I had a chance to get on a boat. I was nervous. I was excited. My kids said, Mama, you needed this. I needed to get away. I was gone at least about 4 or 5 days. Like I said, with all the things that I had to endure, seeing my dad lose his wife, seeing him still fighting 2 types of cancer. And there was other things we had to work with him about mentally. And it took a toll on me, because I'm one of the ones of the family that, uh, in other words, I'm the one that they turn into, especially when it come down to my parents. Because both of my parents do have health issues along with myself. But it seemed like I'm one of the ones that have to make that direct call when it come down to my parents. And I was going through a rough time accepting things about what was going on with him, but I let it affect me mentally. It affected me emotionally. And my kids saw how the toll took on me. Even y'all see me the last part of 2023, how I was trying to still come on my lives and smile, even though there was tears in my eyes. A lot of people that talked to me, that I really, really talked to, they understood what was going on with me. And I do want to shout out Miss Key Kitchen, um, Toy Smith of the Dream Team. Those two ladies is like a diary for me. They was one of the two ladies that I know that I can talk to and I'll never hear it again. You see what I'm saying? They was there for me offline and they was there for me on social media. And I do want to shout out the ones that also there was um, more people that helped me out financially. I have to shout out the people that was with me at the time, the moderators, the supporters that was with me. They made sure they helped me raise a little money for me to travel. So even though they're not here with me no more, I still want to thank those ladies and gentlemen that did help raise money for me. I never thought I would have had to ask someone for help. And that's what it is, y'all. You never know when you might need someone help. After I talked to Miss Key and Toy about the situations I was going through, that I needed just a little bit of help. And I cannot forget about Tiffany. She's also one of my main supporters that checks on me offline, and she was giving me financial help also. And I thank those ladies. And like I said, there was some more ladies that was there for me, helping me with financial money when I needed it, when I shot them out. I don't see them now, but I do still thank them. Yeah, they did, because I had to go to South Carolina a couple of times last in 2023, trying to make sure my dad was where he needed to be. I had started doing a fundraiser. It was a lot, Lion Pride. I don't know. I think you were still on, but I didn't really see you that much, but mentally I went through something. And when January 2024 came, my kids surprised me on a birthday cruise. And that is one of my favorite moments of 2024. I was able to get on the boat for the first time, y'all. I thought with my anxiety, I thought I wasn't going. So just a few pictures, but with my anxiety, I thought I wasn't going to be all right. But with prayer, I took my medication. Well, I stepped on that boat. After I got on there, I started feeling, it was okay. It was better than what I thought, but I did feel that boat moving, y'all. And we see the news, we hear all the stories about the boats, how they do on the water, but I try not to think of, I was trying not to think about the boat going off the rail or the boat sinking. I was just saying, Lord, just be with me and my family, because it was me, my daughter, and my granddaughter. And they knew I needed a break. So they surprised me with a trip to the Bahamas. And these just some pictures I had took. I cried. I was, I needed to get a few days just to get my thoughts together, get my mind right. And I went out there. I had fun. I sat on the beach. I sat in the room. I sat on the out there on the patio. Just having some me time, and I felt pretty good. I felt pretty good. I needed that vacation. So this just some little clips right here, some pictures when I was on the boat. I was trying to share that video. I don't know if they're gonna let me be able to show it. But yeah, those are some pictures I took. We went to. Have anybody been on a cruise in my chat? Have anybody been on a cruise in the chat? It was worth it. We was able to shop. We was able to visit some different little beaches and stuff like that. I got the link to this live on my community wall if anybody wanted to come up. Because I did it through vertical and it won't. I'm trying to see can I put it in the live. But like I said, what happened? Oh, okay. I'm trying to see can I post it. I got it posted, but I'm not sure if you'll be able to click on it. If anybody want to come up and share any of their reflections about their year, the first question I did ask was if you could describe your year um, in one word. If you could describe your year in one word, what will it be? Ms. Key has said challenging, and I agree. This have been a very challenging year. And like I said, I just shared one of my favorite moments of 2024. And then another moment was when my dad was where he was able to travel. And I was able to go back up there and see him. And then he was able to come down here. That's why I say he is a survivor. And yesterday was his birthday, y'all. He is a survivor. There are some things he still got to iron out, but we have to thank God for his grace and mercy. Oh, you doing? Oh, you doing something? Okay. But the link is on my community wall. If anybody want to come up and share some of their reflections, or they want to come up and share about things about how their year went, you're welcome to come up, long as you're being positive and long as you respect the chat and also respect me. Because after I saw what my dad went through, some of the things he went through, and he was able to travel, it was just like that was one of the good moments of 2024 for me, because I was able to enjoy him and visit him like I wanted to, and he was able to visit family because of some of the things he had went through. This year it was very challenging. Okay, like I said, I went on my cruise in January, my birthday cruise in January. I had fun, everything going good, and my dad was bouncing back, everything. And my mom, she still have her days, good days and bad days, and I also have my good and bad days. Then here come April. Here come April. You know, I'm thinking my channel's going in the right direction. Uh, things, you know, I had got just about 18 members. I mean, my channel was growing and it was, you know, I was getting a little $100 every now and then from the, you know, I was starting to say, wow, I'm getting more members. I'm able to try to do, I want to try to do some things for my members. You know, I was just excited about, you know, preparing myself for what was going to be next for this channel in 2024. But, you know, in April of 2024, I got demonetized. I know Miss Kia got demonetized first, I think a couple of months before I did, a few months before I did. And me and her both are trying so hard to get back monetized, but it's going to take support. It's going to take, also going to take consistency from me as a creator to keep this channel going. I mean, that was something, you know, I was hearing about they were demonetizing people. And I'm like, wow, you know, how hard we work on these channels. We can feel like we're doing the right thing by putting out the positivity, making sure we're putting out our own content. But it still was a way where they demonetized me. Yes, I'm not going to sit here and I don't care what people might say, why people a certain way because of YouTube or a certain way because of their channel had got demonetized or whatever. And let me tell you on that note, my channel, right? This is just like, this is a hobby. It's just like a project, and this is something that I work hard at. I did all I could to try to keep it up and continue to keep it up. And then where I was able to be a partner, and then they took it back. Yes, it affected me because I looked and saw all the hard work I was putting in this channel. It wasn't all about the coins. Yes, the little money did come in handy, and it still come in handy if I able to get back there. But what I'm saying is, I was looking at the hard work, all of the editing, all the days and mornings and nights I used to sit up trying to get monetized. That's what affected me, because I'm like, everything I did, is it going down the drain? Yes. I want to throw in the towel. I want to throw in the towel on this channel. I said, what? Look, it's just like, am I wasting my time? Am I wasting my time trying to put things out? Are people watching me? Are they, you know, all kind of stuff was going through my mind. You know, a lot of people got demonetized. They just said, well, I'm not even going to start over. Hey, Angie, how you doing? Happy New Year. It's New Year. Where you at? Wow. Happy 2025, my friend. And she's also one of the people that I was going to talk about, the people I met this year also. I'm just reflecting on 2024. I shared how 2023, how I went through a lot mentally. And when 2024 came, my kids surprised me with a trip to the Bahamas. They said, Mama, you've been through so much. And it was a paid trip. I mean, I went out there, I relaxed, I really got myself mentally back on track when I went on that trip. I needed it. Okay, thank you. And yeah, that's Angie. I'm just talking about, if anybody want to come on the panel, a link on the community wall. And I was just sharing, that was one of my favorite moments of 2024 when I went on my 55th birthday cruise. And of course, my birthday is in 5 days, y'all. I can't help but tell y'all that. But going on my birthday cruise, was one of my best moments of 2024. I enjoyed. I turned 55. I was able to relax and have fun, and I just let my hair down and just I was just out there being myself. And I thank my family for doing that for me. Yeah, it's in 5 days, January the 5th. Wow. And I was just sharing about in April is when I lost my monetization. A lot of people was like, why they letting it affect them? Why is it they letting that affect them in that way? Because of the hard work I put in on this channel. Like I said, all the editing, all the late nights trying to get monetized. You want to come up? I put the link on the community wall. You got time? Miss Key said, oh, wow. She said, and Miss Key, you've been rocking for about 4 years, almost 4 years now. Miss Key said one of her favorite moments on YouTube was when I first met you and when we first started really talking to each other. Thank you. Don't make me cry. Like I said, you one of the ones that always checking on me. You know everybody in my family. Everybody know you because we have that offline relationship. And when I went through all those things in the last part of 2023, you and me, two of my other Dream Team sisters, y'all was there. I know I have shared things with y'all that I never heard again. I never heard you repeat anything from what I have told you about anything about me because we have that type of relationship offline. It's so much you can put on social media. There's a lot you can't. And she was there for me, Angie. She done heard me cry. She done heard me laugh. She done seen me in my worstest moment. So shout out to Miss Keith for always being there. So when she lost her monetization, I know what she went through because I went through the same thing. So for someone probably to say, well, this is entertainment. But I was looking at all the hard work we put in, all the hours, the editing, the trying to present our channel in a way where that we want to make sure it's running the way it's supposed to run. You see what I'm saying? Yes, the little chain, the little $100, you had to make $100 in order to get paid. And I was getting it kind of at a certain times of the month. And I also had 18 members. I lost all of it, besides 2 people, Miss Key and Miss Patty. They came over there with me on Patreon. They wanted me to try to keep a little, membership. So they did join me through Patreon. And I thank those 2 ladies because they could have did like the rest of them. They could have just said, well, I don't want to be no part of Patreon. I don't know anything about it. But Patreon is just another streaming service where you have a way to make extra coins. I share that work over there from YouTube over there, but I let them know how much they are appreciated. You say it's good to have that trust. I love this community. Yes. And it's hard to find people like that. Like I said, I have met some amazing people on this journey. So right now I just shared about one of the low moments that I went through is losing my monetization. I could have thrown in the towel. At one time, me and Miss Key were like, is it worth it? She lost her monetization. I did too. And so from April up until now, I'm still demonetized, but I'm on my way. I can starting to see a little light at the tunnel. I know it's going to continue to take more hard work. And people like Angie, Miss Key, Lion Pride, Tamika, I see y'all been watching my playlist, 6 Bowls. I thank y'all so much. I see the notification come to my phone where you've been watching this video, that video, and I thank you. Amen. Thank you. And like I said, those was one of the lows of 2024 getting demonetized. But I realized this is entertainment. And I know in order to keep this channel up, it's going to take consistency. And some of my consistency doesn't be like I want it to be because I have health issues. So I always have said, and I always tell people, make sure you take care of you. And if the people that on YouTube or any type of social media, anybody that follow you have to understand, and they'll be there for you when you're able to come back on social media. I have lost a lot of people over here, but I don't pout. I don't worry about it. I just keep it going. I have lost people that I thought I would never lose. The closeness, the friendship, the sisterhood. But it happens. People change, people find other ventures or other channels they want to be part of. And I don't have a problem with that. I don't I don't have a problem with no one networking. Because that's what I want to continue to do. Continue to network and help one another and let us all win. I don't have no enemies against no one. I don't dislike no one. It doesn't matter if you've been here, if you go, you're still welcome over here. You're still welcome over here. I sleep well at night. I don't let nothing on YouTube affect me mentally. Yes, there's some things that I see and don't see. And I just have to just go on and do what I got to do and keep it going and keep it pushing. That's our hashtag. Keep it pushing 2025. Amen. I'm not going. Oh, and Angie, I'm so proud of you. I'm finna get to you now. I'm finna get to you. Like I said, since I've been on YouTube, it's going on 4 years. For the past 3 years, I met some amazing people. And this one on right here, this one of my amazing people right here. Let me see, can I put us this way? Hey, Miss Key.
Mama G, how you
And a
doing?
lot of people that never understand me and Miss Key relationship. They be like, they thought, well, she don't never. They might have said, well, how they close? She don't never show herself. But I had already seen her.
Well,
I didn't
Lizzie,
look at her as I was looking at her picture. I saw you as your personality. I saw
yeah,
your personality. And I like what I seen. I like the respect. You always have been respectful, Miss Key. You always have called me mama. You tell people up front, that my mama G.
yep.
How you been doing, Miss Key? You been doing all right?
Yeah, I've been doing.
You see
I've been
how I
doing.
got the little fireworks going on? I got the
Mm-hmm.
fireworks going on behind me. How you doing, sweetie?
Good. I just been cooking today. I cooked the black eyed peas.
Yeah, I
It took
saw you.
about
Got some Miss
it
Key been
took
rolling today.
it took about a good 2 hours to cook.
I know I saw, girl, I ain't cooked no peas yet. Angie says New Year where she at. So let's wish Angie a happy New Year, y'all. Happy New Year, Angie. But I was just talking about my one of the lowest moment of 2024 is when I lost my monetization on YouTube.
Oh
I,
yes,
you know, I was hearing
that
about it because I know it happened to you first, and I didn't even know I was demonetizing you.
that was,
Said, Georgia girl, what happened to my membership? I didn't even know. But reality hit me though. So how you been doing? How are you? Do you have any reflections of we did this Miss Key Kitchen and More? She cooks. She's a very positive person. You'll see some cooking over there, fitness. She's all about helping others. And if you don't have her, you're missing out. She be cooking that good food over there now. So do you have any reflections of 2024 that you want to share? Hello? And if you want to share this live out now, you share it. Miss Key, you still on? what happened? I can't hear. Can y'all hear? Oh, she said she'll be right back. Oh, she had a phone call. But yes, I met some amazing people this year, and one of them is Angie. I met her. She's in my chat. She be in my comments. She share me. She just, I mean, how can I describe you, Angie? You seem to be a very positive person. I see you trying to get your channel off the ground, and I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna help get your channel out. I don't know if you want to just do shorts or you doing a lot. I see you've been doing a lot of shorts. You subbed Miss Key. Okay, I see you've been doing a lot of shorts, and that's good because that'll give you, if you do them shorts the way you're doing, you'll get a chance to get people like that. Because that's how I got a lot of my people through my shorts. Because the shorts have a different community than the regular channel. You know, I try, but like yourself, I'm in no hurry. That's right. Take your time, post when you can. You know what I'm saying? Because we do have real life going on. But I met you in this, I know I kept seeing an Angie over there with Grandma Lynn. Shout out to Grandma Lynn for everything she does. I haven't seen her lately, but I think she was on last night. But I did see her cooking a couple days ago because I've been in and out of it. I've been trying to work on this channel. But I know I seen you over there at her channel. I was like, okay. Whenever I come over there, you always being respectful. Then one day you came over here and I was like, she on now, okay. I'm like, is you the Angie what be on Grandma Land? You say, yeah. You gotta be consistent with short clip. Yeah, gotta be consistent. You know, like how you do now. You are sharing whenever you can, and that's good. And see, I've been doing a lot because I'm trying to get like Grandma Lynn. You have to be on here for hours, sometimes 3 and 4 hours, at least 2 to 3 hours to get those watch hours. And that's what I've been doing. And next year we got a lot of things going on. We're gonna have challenges going on. We're gonna be doing smoothies every Friday. Miss keep on doing some challenges. You might want to drop or do some of those challenges, Angie. You can probably do some of them in your shorts, and that'll help your channel grow also. But like I said, Angie, I'm glad to have met you this year. You have been in my chat. We have exchanged comments. We have talked among ourselves in the chat. It have been me and you sometime in the chat. So thank you for supporting me. And hey, Joshua. Joshua's also another one. I think I met him this year. So a lot of y'all I did meet this year. And I'm thankful. You know, like I said, I was close to it was a lot of my moderators that I don't have now. I was real close to a lot of them. Some of them left me, but God placed some more in my life, some more on my channel. So I said, okay, I'm getting some new people over here. Angie was one of them. Nina was one. Mona was one of them. Grandma Lynn, you know, I had met Grandma Lynn through her other channel. What is her other channel? 50. I forgot her other channel, but I met her through that channel. And I got back connected with her through Grandma Lynn. I found out she had got demonetized and she had been coming over. She had been telling me to keep her going. And I'm so glad she was able to get both of her channel back monetized. Yeah, that's how I met Grandma Lynn on that channel. And she's a hard work over there, y'all. I mean, she be stepping over there. She be putting out them steps. And she always be saying, you gonna get back there. And, you know, I appreciate her also. Like I said, you know, I lost a few close moderators that I thought was real close with me. But, you know, they decide they want to do other things and be on other channels. And I don't knock nobody for following other people or supporting. You go where you want to go. That one thing I would never tell anybody not to go to nobody's channel. Support everybody. support everybody. I don't have no ill will against no one. But if I consider you a sister, if I call you a sister or friend, that's what I mean. You see what I'm saying? But I've met some amazing people on this journey, and I hope next year. Hey, Jewel. And Jewel is also one of the ladies I also met in 2024. She's a very positive person, and she's also have a channel. I think she's not. I don't think she's been working on it that much, but I think she said she's gonna start back. But she's also come over here and support. So, Jewel, I do thank you. And happy New Year's Eve. I'm just reflecting on some things that I went through on 2024. If anybody want to come up, Miss Key, she was up here, but she had a phone call. And if anybody else want to come up and reflect on some things they went through this year, but I'm going to put a questionnaire up here. If y'all want to play along, or if y'all have time to answer some of the questions, these just some questions. It's fun, that I want to ask about some of the things that we went through this year. Hold on. You can put your answers in the comments, and I will read them. If you want to play along, I will read them. But like I said, one of my bright moments was one of my Yeah, that was one of my favorite moments of 2024. That's when my family surprised me on a trip to the Bahamas. That was my 55th birthday. My 56th birthday will be on Sunday. I probably do like a pre-celebration Saturday evening when I come back from get my nails done and stuff like that. And I'll come up, pop up. Who is this? 24. Oh, okay. That's you, Joshua. Y'all know I be scared to put people up here.
Hey,
That's
friend.
you, Joshua?
Yes, that's my
That's
channel.
you, Joshua? Hey.
Hello.
How you doing, Joshua?
Good.
Yeah, you was one of the ones. I was just talking about the people that I met this year. This Joshua up here, everyone.
Hello.
Yeah, my birthday will be Sunday. I got 5 more days. I'll be turning 56. But today I'm talking about reflection of 2024. What do you want to say about your year, Joshua? If you had to describe your year, if you had to describe your year in one word, what would you say?
In one word, I say I'm blessed with another year. I'm blessed for 2025, and in 2025 I'm gonna be consistent of working out and eating better food. And yeah.
Okay. Tell everybody who you is, just in case they don't know who you are.
Oh, I'm Joshua Windsor Graham. I got a YouTube channel. My YouTube channel name is 24 Swish Graham 24. I got autism awareness. I'm a kind and loving person, and I love to do
You sure
content
did.
for my life and for my family, and trying to get my channel to I'm trying to get my channel to one million. No, not one. Yeah, 1 million subscribers.
Okay.
Yep,
All right
yep.
then.
So
Keep it working. Keep it working. Joshua,
trying.
I asked Joshua, how will he describe his year? He said blessed. And he's looking
Yes.
forward and he's gonna be consistent, very consistent in
Hmm.
2025. That's the
Yes.
same question to y'all down in the chat. How would y'all describe y'all year? Miss Key had said challenging. Yes, this
Mm,
was a challenging year also. But
yes.
I got
For
a couple
sure.
of questions and y'all want to answer them. You can, Joshua, while you up here, you can answer either deep in the chat. If you want to come up on the
Okay.
panel, I have the link on the community wall. But these are some questions right here. Hold up.
Mhm.
Let me get it through my phone. Joshua, can you see those? I just called the question out. I don't know if
Yeah.
y'all can
Yeah.
see the question, but I'm going to read a couple of questions. And if you want to answer them in the chat, you can. It's just a little questionnaire. Just a little fun, you know. Like I said, this year was challenging for me because I was having health issues and it's things that I still got to overcome.
Huh?
I do thank God for his
Oh,
grace and
somebody
mercy
lying.
that
Yeah. Yeah.
I still thank God for his grace and mercy that I'm here and I hope to see. And how many more hours we got for the new year come, Josh?
Um.
Almost 5 hours.
Yeah. 5 hours. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I have 5 questions, y'all. And if you want to answer the questions, if you would like to, you say your hardest challenge was making time for yourself.
Mm.
Oh, it was, Jewel? Wow. Okay. Miss Key, she said she subscribed to you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Appreciate you.
Okay. Wow. Angie said I had a great holiday. What did she say? She had a great holiday. I'm trying to click on it. Okay, hold on. Joshua, what you been doing today?
Working out with my family
Been
and
working
stuff.
out.
Trying to get this weight off and
Okay.
stuff.
What weight, Joshua? You ain't got no
Huh?
weight.
I got
You
I
ain't
I
got
got
no weight, do you?
I don't got no weight, but I got a little something in
You
my
just trying to stay in shape.
trying to say and shit. Yeah.
Angie said she had a great holiday to Tunisia in September. Okay. I don't know if I pronounced that right. That was one of her good moments right there. And Jules said her hardest challenge was taking time for herself. And Jewel, I remember when you said you was gonna be off YouTube for a while, and I hope that you was able to get where you need to be. And that's one thing we gotta do. That's one thing we must do. We must take care of ourselves mentally. We must take care of ourselves mentally. You said my mom made me feel the most valued. Oh, that is so sweet. Because I know you said you had to take some time off. Oh, that's North Africa. Okay. Jules that she enrolled at Planet Fitness today will be sharing on my channel. Okay. That's awesome. That is awesome. Okay. If y'all want to answer the questions in the chat, the first question is, what was the best moment you experienced in this year? So I guess some of the things that y'all are saying, your kids make you feel that's awesome. The first question is, what was the best moment you experienced this year? What was your best moment, Joshua?
My
I know
best
you
moment
probably got.
is my channel blow up. That's my best moment. Like my best moment is my channel blowing up,
Well,
and I
you
put
got.
a hard work and conceding on my channel.
Okay.
And
So that was one of your best moments of this year for your channel. You was okay.
yeah.
So down in the chat, what was one of y'all best moments y'all experienced this year? Like I said, one of my best moments was when I went on a cruise. I've never thought that I would be on a I would never thought that I was gonna be Josh, I'm for real. I never thought that I was gonna be on the water. And it was quite an experience. You hear me? It was an experience. That was something that I thought I would never, because you hear so many stories about about the water and this and that. But when I got on that boat, I wasn't thinking negative. I was praying. I was trusting God that we make it back home safely and we have a good time, because they gave me a surprise birthday cruise. That was my 55th birthday. So it was quite an experience. Yes, going to Africa was great. So that was one of your experiences. Yes, it was, because I was mentally jeweled before I went on that cruise. I was not I thought I was going to have a nervous breakdown the last part of 2023 because of some of the things that I had to deal with. And what I had to do was keep trusting God. And I came through it. My kids surprised me with the trip. They said, Mama, you just need to just get you a few days and be for you. They was there with me, but there were times I needed just to be by myself, pray to God, talk to God. That's why I tell a lot of people think that because you don't see God, he's not listening. He hear us. He know exactly what we're going through. He know what we go through. He know what each and everybody in my chat have faced in 2024. And we're hoping that 2025 be prosperous for everyone. Everyone. Yes, I was feeling low before the holidays. You was. So how are you feeling now? And I know you were saying about your dad, right? A lot of people have lost loved ones, and I know they feel sad because that's when a lot of times you be with your loved ones, and then when you don't be with your family, like some of your loved ones you have lost. Okay, the next question was, what was the hardest challenge you experienced this year? How did you overcome it? Okay, that's what Jewel was saying. One of her hardest challenges was taking time for herself, and she said her mom, her family, everybody helped her. Did you have a hard challenge this year, Terry? Not Terry, but Joshua. What was one of your hard? Oh, he's gone. I don't know what happened to Joshua. So how are you feeling today, Angie? I want to make sure you're okay. I told you can get my email. Anybody want to get my email, you can get it and we can chat. And it'll be us talking. Miss Key, I chat with Kenneth. I chat with Lariz. I chat with a lot of my moderators. Sometimes, encouraging word can help someone. So if anybody wants to email me, y'all know my email is amymoore6969@gmail. Sometimes when you just need someone to talk to, I am a good listener. One thing I try to do, yes, I'm watching Titanic. You are, girl, you ain't gonna be crying, is you? Joshua stepped out for a minute. I don't know what happened, but the question was, what was one of your hardest challenges in 2024? Like I said, Jewel shared that taking time for herself. One of mine was my health. I was having chest pains, and I thought I was having a heart attack, y'all. I thought I was having a heart attack, and I had to go through a series of tests and different things to try to make sure that I was okay. It was mentally, like I said, a lot of things were bothering me mentally until I overcome it. I really overcome. I had to just start doing things that's why y'all will always see me say my wellness journey, this and that, because I had to do, yes, my anxiety does that to me. I found out anxiety, and I got to get some stuff done for my esophagus. I was telling my kids today that I got to go back to my gastroenterology, because sometimes when I swallow my food, sometimes it don't digest the way it's supposed to. So I got to go back to my gastroenterologist for that. But I went through it. And the pain just hit me like this morning. My chest was hurting a little bit this morning, but my heart doctor said it's coming from my esophagus. So I realize I'm talking all this wellness talk, but I got to go back and let them check my esophagus, because I be having pain up there, but it's not my heart. It's not my heart. So that's some of my challenges I'm dealing with now. And those are still some of the challenges that was hard for me this year. But I don't let it get me down. I deal with pain because I got fibromyalgia. I deal with a lot of health issues, but one thing I can say, ladies, God have been with me. He have been by my side. He have been with me through it all. And I don't let what I go through define who I am. I let it motivate me. I let it motivate me to where I know I need to do better. I know where I need to work at. I know what I need to do to overcome some of the things that for me to be where I need to be. So my health is some of my hardest challenges, but I'm a survivor and I can do it. And that's one thing when it comes down to, we got to love ourselves. You hear me, Jules? Y'all hear me, Angie? We got to, and Miss Key and Joshua, we got to love ourselves. And see, a lot of people don't put that self first. And I'm one of them. That's why I was saying about when I was going through, I started neglecting myself, trying to help others. But I had said after I came off that trip, I was going to start thinking about me, putting me first, doing things that I need to do to get on the path that I need to be on. When I came back from my cruise, before then I had cried. I had went through a lot about my dad, and I started telling myself, and I had a lady to pray for me, and she told me, look, your dad gonna be okay, but you gotta start focusing on you. And I started letting go and letting God. That's what I started doing. And I started going to my doctor appointments. Every time I had to go, I went. I even let y'all know, every time this year when I had to go get my eye doctor, my heart check, my legs, everything. You said, I'll talk to you guys later, you're going to get ready for church. Okay. Happy New Year. Put in a prayer for me, sweetie. And it was so good talking to you. And if you ever need to talk, my email is on my channel. If you ever need to talk, shoot me a message. We can have us a conference. We'll talk. I don't mind listening, because somebody have to listen at me. You see what I'm saying? And we're going to go on to the next question. I don't know what happened to Miss Key and Joshua. I think Miss Key said she had a phone call. Keep us in prayer, Jewel. And I pray that you have a prosperous year also. And do what you said. Take time out for you. And the next question is, who were the people who made you feel the most and valued and loved? I saw your answer, Angie. You were saying your parents, your mom, your children. And that's for me also, my family. And you see how I be with my family. I always try to find ways to lift my spirits, whether they take me somewhere, they get me out. Like, they know I have anxiety real bad, depression and stuff real bad. But one thing I can say, y'all, I had one anxiety that was back in, I had a real attack in 6 or 7 months because I started letting a lot of things go. And once I see myself doing that, I start feeling better. I take medication for it. The doctor increased my medicine let's see, like 2 or 3 months ago. She increased my medicine, tried to give me a higher dosage to make sure I stay calm, because anxiety is not nothing to play with. Because I have the kind, sometimes I don't even remember when I have them, I don't even remember blanking out. My kids said, Mama, you don't remember when you blanked out? I didn't even remember it. And so I can't say I've been doing good. Those are some of the challenges that I have to go through. But I have been doing good the last 6 or 7 months, because through prayer, through my children, church, and y'all, some of y'all on YouTube, my channel helps me. My channel is like therapy. I can come on here. Sometimes I can be talking to myself. If I just want to get something off my chest, and as long as it's positive, as long as it's not nothing to tear no one down, I share it. I share things about what I have experienced, because I know there are people out there dealing with pain. I know there are people out there dealing with anxiety and things like that. So I share things like that to try to uplift myself along with others. You say I had social anxiety. It's definitely not nice. I know. I do too. And I remember that year when my granddaughter wanted to kill herself. I had a bad then. I was having them back to back, because I thank God today that she's stronger. She's so strong. But it was affecting me just like it was affecting her. She have some anxiety issues too, but she's doing better. God told her, sometimes we just gotta let things go. We can't have too much on our hearts. We can't have a lot of stuff being burdens to us. Stress will kill us, y'all. So those are my family, and I turn to God. I talk to some of y'all, like my chat. I interact with y'all. That helps me out a whole lot too. So I appreciate the ones that does come over here and listen and give me the thumbs up and things like that. Share me out, and also watches my video. You can't find a video out of all the videos I have got on my channel. You cannot find that one. You might have heard me say something in general about people, but you haven't found a video where I have attacked no one. You will not find a video where you will see me downgrading no one. I'm not like that. I support. I help where I'm able, when I'm able to. I'm not with the negativity. I don't try to put no one out there. And when 2025 comes, I'm not bringing no one with me. I said like this: whatever went on in 2024, if I have did something to you, I ask for forgiveness and move on. I'm not bringing no baggage, no drama, none of that with me in 2025. Even though I don't have drama over here, but I will defend myself. And if I have to say something where people can get it, I say it in a way, you don't even have to call a person's name. If it meant for that person to get what you're saying, they will get it. You hear me? So whatever happened in 2024, it's behind me. I'm moving forward. I'm going to keep on pushing in 2025. Okay, the next question is, let's see. Okay, like I say, I have met some amazing people this year, like Angie, Joshua, Jewel, Miss Grandma Lynn, a bunch of people I have met this year living for Jesus. And I met them through YouTube creators, and I shout those creators out. And shout out to my 2 members, Miss Key and Miss Patty. Those 2 ladies stuck with me out of 18 members I had from YouTube. They was the only 2 that said, well, I join you on Patreon. And they didn't even have to do it. But it was in their heart to do it, because I'm still members to their channels. And once I be able to get back members, I hope I'll be able to get them back sometime this year through YouTube. Maybe I get back where I was, but it'll come when it's my time. Okay, they said, what is the most important? Let me see. Who was the most? Let me see. Okay. What is the most important lesson you learned the hard way? Do y'all want to, anybody in the chat want to answer that question? What is the most important lesson you learned the hard way? One thing I did learn this year, you cannot make people support you. You cannot make people thumb your videos up or your live stream. You cannot make people do anything they do not want to do. You cannot make nobody be your friend. You can't make nobody be your associate. When people don't want to deal with you, they just don't want to deal with you. I had to learn the hard way that you can't call everybody a sister. You can't call everybody a brother. You cannot call everybody a friend. I learned the hard way. But I am a friend. I am a sister. I am an associate. And I am a child of God. And I do not like disrespect. I don't like trying to tear nobody down. If it where I'm able to help you, I will help you. I will help you if I'm able to do so. That's one thing I will do. But lessons, you grow through what you go through. You grow through what you go through. So the question was, Miss Key, you see that question? I know you said you had a phone call. The question was, what is the most important lesson you learned the hard way? You got to protect your heart. You got to protect your mindset. You know, if not, people will run over you. And I refuse. I refuse to be caught up in anything that I think gonna affect me mentally. That's why, yes, I want my numbers to get up there. I want my maybe get my chat with a few more people. But if you're gonna come with drama, stay where you at. I don't need you. If you're not gonna come over here and be respectful and treat everybody right, whether you get along with the host or somebody you don't get along with a person in my chat, I'm not gonna tell you not to follow Angie. I'm not gonna tell you not to follow Miss Key because you have an issue with me. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not like that. Like I said, I have learned a lot on YouTube. There were too many followers, not enough. What they said, there was too many Indians, but not enough cheese. In other words, too many followers and not enough leaders. I want Miss Key to grow. Why would I tell Angie not to go to her channel? Why would I tell Miss Key not to go to Angie's channel? Why would I tell anybody that? Why? I wouldn't do that to nobody because I know how it is to know how to. I know how it was to start from the bottom with a channel. I had to practice start over when I got demonetized. That's right, not to be trustworthy. Miss Key said it. Not to be trustworthy of others. But like I said, what went on, like they said, what happened in Vegas, stay in Vegas. What happened in 2024, I'm over it. I'm over it. I'm looking forward to trying to stay healthy, try to continue working on this channel, connect with people, support people, the best way I can, try to help people out. Those are some of the things I want to do. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't want to help nobody. A lot of people don't want nobody to grow. They don't want to see nobody get along. They want animosity. They want drama. I'm not going to give it to you. If my channel is not what you want, keep us strolling. I say it all the time. I'm not a people pleaser. I do what I can do. I have never tried to please no one. You know who you like. You know who you want to follow. I want us all to win. I want us all to win. I would never try to tell another YouTube creator, don't go to her channel because she's messy. I'm not going to say that. I don't know y'all. I don't know people on YouTube. People don't know you on YouTube. They don't know you, and they don't know you. They just only know your stream name. If no one have never met you in person, they don't know you. You can call them. Now, they might know you by conversation on the phone, stuff like that. But if you have not met a person, and if you have never been around a person, you don't know them. So you can't judge no one. Okay? On this channel here, I try to be fair all the way around the board. If you're a YouTube creator, I always tell you, drop your links. Let people know who you are. Let them follow you. Let them know what you're doing on your channel. There's enough going on out here for everybody to grow, for everybody to win. And that's what I want to keep it doing. Keep moving forward. Keep pushing in 2025. We're almost there, y'all. We're almost there. We got 4 hours, 5 hours. I'm not going to stay on that long, but I'm saying we have a lot to be thankful for. A lot. Like I told my kids this morning, I talked to my children this morning. You know, some things going on with some kids yesterday. Some things were going on yesterday, and I told them, you know how some, you know, and grown and the adults act just like children. A lot of people, when they hold grudges for life. A lot of people hold grudges for life. I don't have a grudge against no one. No one. I might not deal with you, but I don't have a grudge against you. You might not see me, but I don't have a grudge against you. Some people don't know how to let go. They would go on and on and on and on till they wear it out. I told my kids this morning that little children, because they are children, but when that back and forth stuff on social media get out of hand and stuff like that, and then people want to talk, they want to put hands on you, it's time to let it go. Because somebody can get hurt behind social media. You hear me? Somebody can get hurt behind social media, saying things on social media that they shouldn't be saying. A lot of people cannot take a joke. A lot of people don't like to be bullied. A lot of people just want to be left the H alone. That's all I'm going to tell you. I ain't say the word, but I'm just saying. People be at people. No, I'm not going to be at nobody. People need to leave people alone. Some stuff happened in my family yesterday. I'm not going to call them. I'm just going to speak on it. I told my children, do not take that with them in 2024. Forgive these people, because God said they know not what they do. That's why I said, I forgive people. I forgive and move on. God said, they know not what they do. That's why I told my grandkid this morning, let stuff go. Don't keep talking about it. Don't keep Talking about we gonna do this or they gonna do that. Let it go. And I hope they were listening to me this morning. Because some stuff happened yesterday I didn't like. And I told them that. You weren't raised that way. We don't do things like that. We don't start at people. We don't say stuff to people that get another person in trouble. I didn't raise my children that way, but I did raise them to defend themselves. I raised them to defend themselves. Like I said, let all that stuff. Life is short, y'all. Life is short. And it's time out for all the drama, the BS, the bullying, the cyberbullying. It's time out for all of that. It's time out for it. But people, to each of each own. I talk to my kids. I tell myself, if it's something that is not for me, I'm not going to deal with it. I'm not going to deal with it. You know what's best for you. You know what you was able to do, and you know what you can't do. So I was just reflecting on some things that I experienced. I had my highs and I had my lows, but I'm blessed. And if you're in my chat, and if you're on YouTube or any type of social media, thank God that you're here. God have kept us from January 2024 up until December 31st, 2024. And in a few more hours, we'll be saying, okay, blind, thank God for letting us see a new year. And let's wish Angie a happy New Year's where she at. So happy New Year, Angie. And y'all make sure y'all connect with Lion Pride. She's a very positive person. She be walking and talking. And she was talking about some good things today. Did you do that, pie girl? Did you? Because she was talking about she was going to make a peach pie. She know what I'm talking about. I think I'm going to make me a peach pie. I hope you did in a video because I want to see it. You said, yes, I'm one and I'm here. And I thank y'all for the ones that have been sticking with me through the highs and the lows, because no one is perfect. No one. No one is perfect. I never said I was going to be perfect. I never said I'm going to try to be perfect. I just live one day at a time. Do you hear me? I live one day at a time. Thank God for his grace and mercy. I'm going to be 56 years old in 5 more days. Am I excited? Yes, I am. Because a lot of people do not live to see their birthday. Even though I got 5 more days, I pray God daily that he continue to keep me here and keep blessing me. We're going into a new year, y'all. What you drinking, girl? You drinking a peach now and lemonade. Don't drink just a... Okay, girl. Look, that's all right. That's all right. I got me a little drink at 12. I do occasionally. I do like a mixed drink for my birthday or something like that. But I take medication, so I don't try to mix or I like what Lion Pride was saying today too. Y'all go over there and watch her live she did today. And she was just telling people, you can enjoy your New Year's coming in. For the ones that out celebrating, be safe. Be safe out there, because y'all know how those roads are. Y'all know how those polices are. If you know you're going to drink, please don't drive. If you know you're going to be out in a club or wherever you're going to be at, I tell my kids all the time, do not leave your drink sitting down. Don't leave your drink sitting down. If I'm out in a mall, anywhere like that, and if I had me something to drink, I'm going to take my drink with me. I'm not going to leave it. Unless I leave it with my children or somebody that I'm with. But wherever you at tonight, bring it in the new year. If you're at your home, that's good. Because that's where I'm at. When my husband be in a rebel, y'all know when he call, he gonna go straight. When he call y'all, when he that them pots. But we got some real light today. I mean, it ain't tomorrow. I'm gonna get up early and put my peas on in the morning. I was gonna do it tonight, but I'm not doing up to it. So we just doing some peas and I got some ham, sliced ham, and I'm gonna do some potato yams and something quick. Them kids to my grandmama, we done ate. Oh, that's right. Don't change your mind talking about we don't want no more greens and peas. I said, look, this traditional. We old school. That's how my grandma and auntie were doing. If we wasn't in church the night before, bringing the year in, they'll be in that kitchen cooking. And they cook some of the same stuff they had for Christmas. But we ate it because that's what we was immune to. My kids about, we gonna eat some finger food. We gonna eat some crab broil and all that. I said, well, I'm still gonna have these greens and peas. Still gonna have the greens and peas. But it's all right to enjoy yourself, Angie. You deserve it. Everybody deserves to enjoy themselves. And that's one thing we must take into 2025. Love who you are. Love yourself. Don't never let another person make you feel less than what you are. If they can do it, you can do it also. Like I said, what God do for you, he can do it for me too. But I also was able to reach a milestone on, even though I did lose my monetization in April. And since April up until now, I'm still working. But I would get there. But I was able to reach a milestone. I was able to get 3,000 subscribers, 3,000 and counting now. I did reach this in 2024. So I'm thankful for the ones that helped got me there. And I'm thankful to the ones that are still here. Because it's 3,000 and some now. Like I said, this channel have came a long way. I can remember when I first got my first 10. I can remember when I first got my first 50, my first 100. When I got to that 100, I thought I would never get past 100. But I fell in the right people channels. And I tell you, sometimes some channels will help you grow. You know what I'm saying? Some channels will be there for you. So I shout out the ones that helped me get to where I'm at today. Whether you're over here or not, I still appreciate you. So just always remember, I appreciate you. But yes, I was able to reach 3,000. I'm 3,000 and counting. Joshua said he want to get 1 million. Go for it, Joshua. You can do it. If you're able to do it, do it. Do it. If you're able to get those numbers, get them. But did you do that? Look at her. Is peach pie? Hold up. What? That what she was on. Lion Pride was over there talking about that, y'all. That what she was over there talking about. And she said her and somebody, her and a friend or somebody was debating on, they ain't the same. Peach cobbler and peach pie different. You know, everybody look at it like, well, yeah, the peach cobbler have crust, but it have it all, you know, in other words, it to me, peach cobbler is like dumpling. Hey, Coco, how you doing? Good to see you. You know, you be tasting the peach cobbler. You taste that dough all in that pie. You see what I'm saying? And the peach pie, you only get that crust on top. But the peach cobbler, you're going to get some of that crust all inside that cobbler, right? What my kid? She can tell you they are two different things. They are two different. Welcome in, Coco. Welcome in. I'm just talking about reflecting on 2024. Miss Key, I know you was up here, but you dropped down. Anybody want to come on the panel? The link is on the community wall. If you want to come up and reflect on some things about 2024, you can. I had asked a couple of questions like, what was some of your fondest moments of 2024? What was some of your low, like some of the moments that, hardest challenges of 24? And who was there to help you through some of your hardest time in 2024? I had a few questions up here, and Angie, a couple of them was answering the question, and I also shared some of my greatest moments of 2024. One of the greatest moments is that I'm still here. You're still here. It's 2024 haven't came yet. 2025 have not came yet, but you're still here. And the day is December 31st, 2024. So God have kept you from January 2024 to December 31st, 2024. And I hope he continue to keep blessing us all in the new year. May we all have a prosperous year. May we all win. You said I can definitely say you were there for me on a personal level. Thank you. And that was one of the questions. Who was there for you when you was going through some of your hard time? You was there for me, Miss Key. And a couple more of my moderators were there for me when I was going through some of my hardest time this year. My family was there, my kids, God. I turned to God.
You live?
Yeah, I'm lying. Want to tell everybody Happy New Year?
Happy New Year, everybody.
Come over this way. This is, boot down this way. This is Mr. You gotta get in the camera over this way. This is my hubby, y'all. He said Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
You gotta get in the camera. Put it, look. Yeah.
Happy New Year. What, anybody said that?
No, they down there.
Okay. What they say?
They gonna say, they say Happy New Year. He finna go in the kitchen now, y'all. Y'all already know. Everything done. Look. Hey, Angie, he got his little bag. You gonna drink one of those? What you got in that bag? You gonna drink one of those at 12 o'clock?
Yeah. You gonna contact the children?
Yeah, I'm gonna call them. Yeah, I'm gonna call them. He ready to go in the kitchen now, y'all. Hey, Mona. Mona's also one of the ones oh my God. She's also one of the ones that I connected with. So, I had met her before 2024. I think I had met her in 2023, but this year she has been here. Her, Angie, Lion Pride, all y'all, the ones that in my chat that are here that I know, y'all have been with me throughout the year. Whether you just came in and said hello, gave me a thumb up, whether you have put a comment on my video, it's just like this. Because we know we can't be at everybody's live stream. We know we can't be at everybody's videos and things like that. And that's what we call replay, y'all. That's what we call replay. Happy New Year. Is it New Year? It's New Year at two of my people where they stay at. Now, it's already New Year where they stay.
What?
One of my girls stay in Scotland.
Oh, they're different hours.
They're in different countries.
My charge, the blue.
They're in different countries. Mona, is it New Year where you at? Happy New Year. Girl, you know what time it is. He done came through here. Y'all know when it's time to eat. He come through here. That's why he said, you lied. I said, yeah, I'm lying. Sometimes he'll be canned. He'll say stuff. I had to mute him because he'll say something out of the blue. I'd be like, Happy New Year, everybody. The ones that already seen 2025. Angie says already 2025. Where she at? If anybody else want to come up, I got the link on the community wall. We were just reflecting on 2024, some of our good moments, some of the highs and some of the lows, and some of the questions I was asking. Like Miss Key was saying, I helped her through some of her hardest time this year. She also helped me. And my children was there for me during some time this year, my husband and God. We all must always keep God first, y'all. God first, our family, because he's the one that wake us up every morning. He's the one going to allow us to see this new year. God is the one going to carry us on the threshold to 2025. How many more hours we got? I'm not going to be on to the new year, no. I'll probably finish out this hour. But I'm trying to see how many more hours we got. God first in whatever you do. Like I said, Mona is one of the ones. She was one of my top chatters this year because she have been in my chat. She have been on my videos. She got out of work sometimes. She be like, Georgia girl, I just got out of work, but she always come over and write a comment. She done wrote over 100 and some comments on my videos already. I mean, YouTube share that in the spotlight by whoever been commenting over 100 times, and she has been one of them. You say, yes. Oh, Happy New Year, Mona. Happy New Year. So you traveling? Yes, it's 2 p.m., 1st of January here. Wow. So my birthday going to be early on y'all's side. Hey, Wellness. Good to see you. Wellness also one of the ones that been with, we've been connected for the last 3 or 4, I've been about 4 years now. She's also a very positive person. And when we just reflecting on this year, somebody already shooting, these folks had already started shooting they firecrackers and guns. I just heard some, y'all. What time it is? Woo. These folks getting started early. If y'all have not connected with Fuel Mama, y'all missing out. Like I said, she wake up in the morning time. She gets you started. So y'all make sure y'all tune in to her. I'm sure she'll be doing, she's doing it a routine because she's been doing it for the last 3 or 4 years. She wake up with her stretches. She have her positive affirmations over there. She's all around positive person. And I've been seeing her doing some fashion videos. I was like, okay. I've been seeing her trying on some clothes, some holiday clothes. Girl, you look good. You look good. And you can tell you've been working hard, girl. You can tell you in shape. I seen them little dresses you've been trying. I was like, I said, look at me. I said, look at Fuga Mama. I said, she getting in them little dresses. I've been seeing your little shorts. You been stepping out. I think you said praying couple. Somebody was challenging y'all to, I guess you were doing some outfits during the holiday. I said, look at them. You looking so cute. I've been seeing them. Because you don't see me in your chat. That don't mean I'm not supporting. I still see your videos and stuff. I might not catch you when you live some morning, but I'm always watching. And she have always supported me. And thank you, Fuel Mama, for always supporting. And I wish you much more success on your channel. And congrats to Fuga Mama. She was also one of the ones that were demonetized. And she was able to get her monetization back. And we're going to get that, Miss Key. We're going to get that. We just got to keep on pushing. 2025, we're going to get that. We going to get that. We just got to stay consistent and do what we're able to do. But people got to support. We need support in order to get over these humps. Yes. Yeah, Fuga Mama, she wake up and she get up by 7, if I'm not mistaken. I have been up, like when I be up with the kids, sometimes if I'm up, I will tune in. She be out there doing her stretches, doing everything she needs to do to keep herself in shape. And she was talking about anxiety one day. And I was telling her I can relate to that because I have anxiety disorder. But I thank God that I'm starting to, it have been under control lately because I had to let go a lot of stuff, y'all. And you know what? I don't know if y'all realize when you start letting go a lot of stuff, you feel better. How many of y'all can relate to what I'm saying? When you can let go a lot of stuff that you know that was tearing you down, but you didn't really realize it was too late, but you know better now. That's why I said those are some of the things I learned this year. Those are some of the things I will continue to carry on to the next year. I'm going to always have my boundaries. My boundaries going to have to be respected. I'm going to always respect other people's boundaries. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going, in other words, I'm not going to crowd no one. I'm not going to disrespect no one. If I can't, my motto, if I can't lift you up, I'm not going to tear you down. That's one thing I won't do. Because I want us all to win. I want all of us to win. I want to see that dollar sign back at the end of my live stream. But I will get there when it's my time. When it's my time again, y'all would know it. You would know it. Y'all see how hard I've been working. And you see that I'm still constantly working. Like I told Miss Key, hang in there. But I'm proud of Frugal Mama. She got back where she was started. And she was consistent with it. She really was. And I wish all of us much success in the new year. So anybody got any reflection y'all want to talk about? You can come up on the panel if you choose to. Like I said, I was just asking a couple of questions. I know Miss Key already answered hers. Let's see. Lion, did you answer? How do you describe this year? If y'all could describe this year in one word, Joshua, he said blessed. And, he was just talking about some things he want to carry on into 2025. If you could describe your year in one word, what would it be? Like I said, mine was challenging, but I was blessed. You see what I'm saying? Because I went through chest pains. I was having chest pain. I thought I was having a heart attack. I've been dealing with pain for the last 7 years. Fibromyalgia, chronic pain. I deal with all of that, but I'm still here. Even though some days might be a little hard, y'all might not know it, but some days be harder than others. Because I don't come on here for no one to give me sympathy. I don't come on here for somebody to say, oh, you're going to be okay. I speak on it, but I don't whine. I don't say, oh, I'm hurting today, y'all. I deal with it. First of all, I have to start accepting and dealing with these things mentally. Those doctors tell me, look, this is what you're dealing with. 2 weeks ago, I went back to the doctor for my knee. Oh, okay. Okay. A few words, that'll be fine. I don't think I can describe it with one word because blessed would be one of the very first one. That's right. Blessed, challenging. You learn some things that you didn't know. Like me, learn some things that I didn't know that I want to do better next year. Like I said, I've been going to doctors. And y'all have been going along with me. All this year, I went to all of my appointments, did all my wellness checkups, everything that I needed to do. And I will continue to do that. I don't never tell a person that follow me, you should do this, you should do that. We must already know that we have to have our checkups, y'all. We got to go to the doctor. We got to take care of ourselves. That's why I talk about it a lot, because I know that's what I have to do. I got to go back and start back my treatments. I'm supposed to start back after the holidays. They showed my x-ray. They told me how degenerate my back is, how that disc in my back is affecting my knee because that pain. I've been wearing a brace on my knee a whole year, y'all, and it haven't gotten any better. But surgery is not the answer for me. My back is causing the pain on my left side is the side that I have my weakest mobility on. Y'all know if y'all ever see me walk, but when I walk like this because of this side here. My left side made me limp. I used to feel shame. I used to feel a certain way, but I started saying this to myself. I'm walking. I'm walking. Sometimes I feel bad when I can't run and jump and do all the things that I used to do. But I said, Lord, I thank you for letting me be able to do the things that I can do. I never take what I'm going through or what I've been through for granted. Do you hear me? I never have and I never will. Because every time you try to say what you can't do, there's somebody out there can't do it for real. So I have to start telling myself, motivate myself, tell myself I can do these things. Even if it takes me a while to do it, I can do it. When I went on my cruise, I couldn't even walk all the way down there. The folks had to come get me on the scooter. They said, oh no, we can't let her walk down there. I tell her, be like, Mama, come on, Mama. I be trying to hang with my children. Y'all be seeing me. I said, I'm going to get there. But one thing about me, y'all, I do not give up too easily. There were times I did want to give up. Even when it came on this channel, I wanted to just say, forget this. I done sat here and put out all these videos, to edit all these videos, to did all these lives, and these people that took my monetization. I kept on saying to myself, is it worth it? Is it worth me typing? I'm back, y'all. I'm back. But yeah, I got to hit these buttons up here and hit the wrong thing. You the best of 2024 Jolly Girl and Grandbaby being oh. Oh. You liked it that. Child, they a character, you hear me? Being sweet. That look good. Thank you, Angie. Not Angie, but thank you, Mona. Honey, she with her other grandma. She gonna have a lot to talk about when she get back. They gonna be with me on my birthday, hon. We going to church Sunday. My birthday is Sunday, everybody. But Saturday, we gonna be out and about, probably get my nails done and stuff like that. And honey, they look good. They're my little co-host. You know, I got two co-hosts, my little grandson and my little granddaughter. Cause y'all know if she had to be her child, when I be with them, she wanna come live with me all the time. Now, so me and her gonna be doing a little segment next year. I'm gonna add her in we're gonna be doing some stuff, me and my baby. Because she said, Grandma, I want to be a YouTuber like you. I said, she ain't but 6, y'all. But I want her to wait till she get a little bit older. When she get a little bit older. Because we was sitting there looking at her video. I was showing my daughter. Yeah, this Sunday, the 5th. I was showing my daughter. I said, you see who you see who be my co-host. I can't get you to get on here. Mama cheering on me want to be on, but that little one, she love it. She love making something. When I see her, I'm gonna see them. She'll come back home Thursday. She already said, Grandma, we're gonna make a New Year's drink. She already asked me, Mona. Yeah, that's my birthday. But I'm thankful and I'm grateful to have met some of y'all ladies on this journey that I'm on. You know, I tell you, this have been, you know, YouTube have been fun and it also have been sad, you know, because we see a lot of people go through a lot. You know, I have had a chance to talk to a lot of people about some of the things they dealing with health-wise. You know, that's why I always try to share stuff when it comes down to wellness. That's why I'm sharing things, testimonies, and I try to put out much as awareness I can, you know, because there are a lot of people don't know how important it is to keep your blood pressure in check, how important it is to get those mammograms and getting those colonoscopies. And, you know, even though people don't like to talk about those kind of things, but these things are very important that we keep our checkups. When I got a mammogram this year, I still got to get my eyes checked. So they're going to do that this year because it's time for another eye exam. I did the stress test for my heart. Like I said, that was one of the moments that I was challenging with my health. Some of my moments shared with my babies on YouTube. You know, I have fun being with my family. They are one of the bright spots of my life. I like to share a lot with them. I like to do things with them because I told them I want them to have memories. I want them to have something they can show their children or show their friends and say, look, this is what my grandma was doing. You know, that's why I try to keep things as positive as I can. I try to lead by example, like Lion Pride, we get back to what she was saying about following and things like that. You know, like I said, I don't want to be leading nobody wrong. If it's something I don't know, I won't speak on it. If it's something I speak on, I'm gonna make sure I'm researching it. You see what I'm saying? I would never tell someone something that I wouldn't want to, you know, something good. I wouldn't want to put out nothing bad, bad information about something. If I don't know it, I'm not going to speak on it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to speak on it. But, I'm going to continue to keep doing what I'm doing over here. I want to start by doing some interviews, like I used to call it sit down talk with Georgia Girl. I want to start by doing those. I'm going to still continue the testimony Tuesdays, the wellness Wednesdays. I normally do like thoughtful Thursdays or either throwback Thursday. You know, I normally have a segment for every day, whether I'm doing a live or a video. You normally going to see something over here. And by me trying to get back monetized, you're going to see a lot of live streams in the next year. So y'all might get tired of seeing me. Whether I'm talking or just putting out vibes. I'm trying to get back to where I'm like 1,300 and some hours now. It's getting down because it was 2,000 and some. So I have got it down to about 1,300. So I know if I stay consistent and long as I'm mentally and health-wise, I'll do what I got to do to get back monetized. But until then, I just do what I got to do. But yeah, Mona, I was asking a couple of questions. I don't know if y'all seen some of the questions I was asking. Let's see. I'm gonna go over. I'm not gonna put it up there. It was 5 questions I was asking. You think? Girl, no, my dogs and they girl talk so much. I said, she probably get it from me. Me and her gonna be we're gonna try to do some more segments together next year. I told her as long as she doing good in school and doing right, I'll let her be on there long, Cause honey, she love it. You gonna see her the weekend. We going to church on Sunday, then Saturday I'm supposed to be doing some little stuff like getting my nails done and stuff like that. And I know she's gonna be wanting me to do. She'll be like, Grandma, get my nail done, Grandma. But I will be doing like a pre-celebration. So I come on if anybody wanna come up and wish me happy birthday. If anybody feel like they want to give me some, it's all up to you, It'd be all up to you. If you have it, give, you don't, it'll be fine. I'm just thankful to be here another year. I was trying to find Mona, I don't know if you've seen the question, but one of the question was, y'all, what was the best moment you experienced this year? That was one. And what was the hardest challenge you experienced and how did you overcome it? Who were the people who made you feel the most valued and loved? A lot of us will say our families. Some people on YouTube, they was there when I needed someone. Like off YouTube, people would call me. They know when I was going through some of my anxiety part, they would call me. They would check on me. I would like tell everybody I'll be back. Cause when if I'm not feeling well, y'all won't see me. I have already said, if I'm not feeling good, I don't come on. I don't try to come on hurting. Sometimes I be sitting in a chair in pain, but I don't speak on it because it's just like it come natural to me now because it's chronic. I take my medication. I do what I got to do and try to make sure I have a good day. But there are times when I be like, when y'all see me moving and trying to get up.
Hey, Junior,
Hold on.
I told him we gonna call him, but he said he ain't working no more.
Hold on for a minute. What? He gonna be working at 12 o'clock?
He ain't gonna work in the morning.
What time he gotta go to work? Hey, Julian.
I gotta be at the 6 o'clock.
Oh, well, we'll get a chance to call him for 12.
About 12 o'clock, that's when we call him.
Well, Happy New Year, son. What time you going to work?
I gotta be there at 6 o'clock.
You must be trying to go to sleep.
Oh, nah. I gotta pick up Young at 10. She'll get out at 10.
Oh, well, you be safe. You gotta work on Sunday? You say you gotta work Sunday.
I out to Tuesday and Wednesday.
What time T get out?
7 o'clock.
Oh, yeah.
She get off in the morning at 7 o'clock. But we can text. I text y'all and tell y'all Happy New Year. You probably sleep, Junior. But Happy New Year. I love you.
All right, Happy New Year. Love you.
All right.
Love you too.
All right. Then my son, he got to go to work, and we always call, and he's I love to sit with you all. Thank you. Then my son, he finna get ready to go to sleep because he got to get ready to go to work in a little bit. Even though my son 27, and I told him, as I be trying not to be so mommy, but I can't help but to be a mom. Because I know they grown, but I love them, and I just be wishing the best for my children and my grandkids. But yeah, those are some of the they be like, Mama, you be so my daughter be telling me I be real protective, but I can't. That's just the way I am. It's just the way I am. I'm a mom. But I'm gonna let y'all go because I'll be on a couple more minutes. Let y'all get ready to do what y'all gonna do. Well, Mona and Angie, Happy New Year to y'all. Y'all see the fireworks. Happy New Year to y'all. Y'all already know it's 2025. Let me see how many more hours we got. My husband is trying to play some music. I don't know what he got going on in there. Ooh, child. He got his little blight bag. Made me most love my cat, Peppy, living in my house rent free. Wow. Oh my God. You don't have any children, Mona? You said that who made you most love. My cat, Peppy, living in my house, rent free, eating my good and leaving hair on my bed. It's like, Mona, you always have me laughing, girl. I like your spirit. I really do. I love your spirit. And thank you for supporting. And we're looking forward to see what's going to be going. We're going to get you on this panel one day now. You and Angie going to have to come up here on that panel. Y'all got to come up here on that panel one day now. Y'all don't have to show yourself. Y'all can talk behind that avatar. McKee was up here, but I think she held some stuff, but she was answering some questions. She said, I was one of the bright moments of her life when she met me. I was like, oh, because me and her we've been like this for the last 3 or 4 years. She have not changed on me. She have always been there for me offline. No, if she have her moment, I have to respect that. You were making a sandwich, because we all gonna have some good and bad days. And if somebody don't want to be bothered, if somebody just need time for them and need just some space, we should respect that. Respect people's boundaries. That's one thing we should do. Respect people's boundaries. And if they need to take a break from YouTube or any type of social media, do that. Because our mental state is very important, y'all. It's very important. And we can't let too much stuff crowd our brain. Some of that stuff, we just got to throw it out, let it go. Let it go. But I'm trying to see how many hours we got for the new year. But you were making a sandwich. So y'all don't have the peas, y'all cooking anything? You say not blessed with children, you got nieces and nephews. Okay. So Mona said her cat is the one that showed her the most love. He was living in her apartment or wherever she lived, rent free, dropping hair everywhere. Somebody just like they dating. Girl, you ought to stop. You ought to stop, girl. You ought to stop. But Angie had said some good answers also. Angie had said some of the most people that most loved had kept her and helped her through some times with her family, her children, and it's good to have a loved one or a friend or a preacher or somebody on social media. It's good to have somebody that will listen to you. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, McKee, like me and her, we talk online, and sometimes, if she having a bad day, she might call me, and me and her exchange emails, we exchange messages, try to do something to uplift. And it don't have anything to do with YouTube. Sometimes people just want to have somebody to listen to. You said, Mona, my gun. Girl, that what my baby got for Christmas. Y'all know y'all gonna be seeing some video, right? She got the guinea pig for Christmas. And she named the guinea pig Mickey, y'all. Lord have mercy, Jesus. I told her, I said, me and her gonna do a little show. Let y'all see her guinea pig. She didn't take it with her. She said she'll be back by Thursday. So she with her other grandma. Give me a break. Woo! Thank you, Jesus. I got a little break for a few days, y'all. Oh, they do good videos. Okay. You start making afternoon tea for the family at 3. Scone, jam, and cream. Okay. So y'all don't cook black-eyed peas and greens. Over here in the United States, right? That's our Gov, Lion Pride. I said, Gov, what you doing with that rat? I'm waiting to see Lion Pride pie. Did you cook that pie, Lion Pride? I'm waiting to see your pie. Did you do a video? Because I'm going to wrap this up, y'all. I'm going to let y'all go and enjoy Mona and Angie. Y'all go on and finish bringing y'all New Year in. And Lion, what you doing to bring the year in, Miss Key? I know I'm at home. I'm sure y'all at home. We piggies are so funny. I'm going to see y'all, Angie, because I'm sure you know me. I'm going to be having my camera. I told them kids. They were like, Mama, you live again? I said, y'all know I'm trying to get the hour now. Y'all know I'm trying to get the hour back now. I said, y'all know I'm going to have my camera out. They're like, Lord have mercy. I said, when I showed my kids where I'm at on my watch hours, right? Because I'm like about 1,300 away, right? I said, once they get to that 4,000, you know, that's what I'm trying to get to. Because I'm all, you know, like middle ways. I'm almost there. And that's why I be going live all the time. Because they can call me like, Mama, you live again? I said, yeah. Oh, yeah. But I'm gonna let y'all go and you see we went to church earlier. Oh, okay. That's nice, Miss Key. How many more? I'm starting to see how many more hours we got. How many more? But I enjoyed y'all for coming over and responding to the questions in the chat. What is a hard job Line making that pie? What kind of pie you was trying to make? Now, you know what kind of pie I want? I want me a pecan pie. Mickey, you know how to make a pecan pie? Anybody in the chat know how to make a pecan pie? Now, that's what I want. I ain't finna try to mess with it. Now, I make a sweet potato pie. But that's what I want. I stopped and buy me one today. Yeah. Yeah, it is, Line. It is. You know how we were when we first started the Georgia Trooper Challenge? That's how I came up with my name. It's hard. It seemed like the more I put out, it seemed like instead of be going down, I'm like, what going on, YouTube? Now, I know because I did a whole stream last night. I went up. I was up for a little while, but I went to bed. I think I stayed on 10 hours, and I got maybe about 5 hours out of it, you know. It's like the harder you work, it still seems like you just ain't. I'm not getting enough, but I get there. Let me see. I'm counting down the year, y'all. We right at this moment now, y'all. At this moment now, we're 4 hours and 246 minutes, 14,767 seconds away from 2025. But I do want to thank y'all for coming over. Like I said, I reflected on some things about 2024. I'm just continuing to stay consistent. I'm going to continue to stay humble and continue to trust God. Continue to stay humble and trust God. Because He knows exactly what we need. He knows exactly what we want. He knows our battles. He knows our struggles. And He's going to watch us long as we continue to keep trusting Him and continue to keep Him first. Leo Caramel, those leave them on the guinea pig. Okay. I'm going to be like, I'm about scared of it. They come to my grandma, rub it. My granddaughter, I'm going to be doing some videos with. I already told, this girl has some commentary right here. Because that's how I was doing that dog. I was taking video of that dog, but now he done got so grown. Now I can't deal with him no more. But all right, you guys, Angie and Mona, y'all connect with Lion Pride and Lion Pride. Angie's starting off her channel. Mona, she's just an awesome supporter, honey. I be asking her if she gonna get back, gonna start her channel. She got the people over there, but she said she's a supporter. And I be seeing her, I be seeing all y'all comments and everything. I do appreciate y'all so much. I'm gonna get out. My husband trying to play some music and y'all. And I don't really want to have that music in my life. He trying to turn. Look, he act like he want to party in there. He need them children down here to help him party. Cause this is what I'm finna do. I'm finna go and go in there and find me a movie. I do got me a little drinky drink. I got one of them small drink. He got him some. We probably toast the New Year in or whatever. They already started shooting, girl. They already started shooting. You're right, girl. I don't want to get out of that air me because in the morning I was waking up, my throat was bothering me, and I'm trying to get no cold. I want to be well prepared because I got some things to do this weekend. Cause y'all know this, my day coming up. But okay, that's what I'm gonna be doing. Sitting in there. My husband be the DJ in there, y'all. He just be playing his little music. And I be want to record, I be want to go live, but YouTube won't let you play no music. They don't, if I play music like them videos I did when I went on that trip, they gave me a copy claim on all those videos. I had to go back and change all that music, y'all. That's why I said, wow. They was blocking the music. They'll block the music. They won't let you let it stay on your channel. They'll block it. And if I want to get monetized or whatever, I gotta keep that, you know. I'll let it stay on for a few hours and then I go in and change it. Yeah. They sent me a claim when I went on that trip with my kids. Shoot, they were playing that criminal music. I got like 3 or 4 emails. Yep. Yeah, they be bullying. Yeah, they don't want you to play that music. If it ain't copyright, if it non-copyright, that's why you hear me play like elevator music. Y'all be hearing that elevator music on my channel called. They don't be wanting you to but sometimes I be saying, forget, I'm gonna play me some jam. What? Thank you for looking out there. Yeah, he in the other room. Ernie! Good, he got that radio on in there now. He must be looking at the Dick Clark thing. But all right, you guys, thank y'all for hanging in here with me. We're looking forward to the new year. Y'all might see me pop up tomorrow. I'm gonna get up and do the old peas in the morning for one thing. But I hope y'all continue to have a blessed night. Y'all know I always say that. Have a blessed night. Stay encouraged. And always stay what? Prayed up. Y'all already done brought the year in. Angie and Mona, y'all can finish celebrate. Get y'all a little nice, mellow drink. You know, toast in the new year and lime. I'm waiting to see that pie now. Miss Key, I know you already cooked your peas. I saw your video earlier today. All right, you guys. We'll see y'all in 2025. Y'all don't forget to hit those like buttons, share, and subscribe. And I'll see y'all on the next go round. Mwah. I love each and every one of y'all. Y'all make sure y'all stay connected. I just want to thank everybody that came in. Frugal Mama, thank you for coming over. Mona, Angie, Lion Pride, Miss Key, Joshua, thank y'all for coming on the panel. I don't know who else was over here. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all so much. And until next time, bye-bye.